Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Isn't this little mini milk carton just the sweetest, cutest, most adorable little milk carton? I am making this for my Easter baskets that I'm making, and I thought that I would show you guys how to make this one. So it is a very quick project, so let's get started on it. So to make this project, we're going to need a piece of paper that measures 5.5 by 5.5, and we are going to score this at 1 1/4, and I've already scored it, 2.5, 3 3/4, and then at 5. And then we're going to turn it. We're going to score this at 1 1/4, at 4, and at 5. Okay, so then it's going to look like this, and you are going to have this narrow part and then a wider panel. This is the top of your milk carton. So these wider panels here at the bottom are the bottom panels that'll be folded over to form the box. So what we need to do is go ahead and fold and burnish our score lines. And then one thing to keep in mind, when you fold that top piece, fold it towards you, and then everything else you fold in like normal to burnish. So let's get some nice crisp burnishing on this. And again, this piece here is our top piece. So now what we want to do is we want to remove the small rectangle down in the corner. So I am going to come in with my scissors and just remove that piece. And then I will also go ahead and cut out my tabs. Okay, so all of my tabs have been removed, and at this point, this is how your project should look. Now what we want to do is I am going to flip this over, and I'm going to show you on this side what we need to do to this project. So this is your glue flap here, this narrow strip, and in this spot here, we are going to take our ruler, we'll make a mark towards the center of that spot, and then we want to make a triangle. So we're basically going to connect this mark to this and this. So we're going to do that using score marks. So all I'm going to do is place my ruler and get a good score. And all this is doing is helping to make sure that when we go to fold the milk carton, the sides of it will go in properly. Okay, so we've got a triangle here. We need to skip this panel and then repeat the process in the third panel over from the glue flap. So we make our mark, and all we're doing is coming in towards the center to connect it, and then we do the same thing over here. We're connecting it, and ordinarily I would make those marks on the side of the paper that I'm going to have showing, but because I'm making marks on this, I wanted to do it on the inside so that you guys could see it. So now at this point we can glue this box together. And all I'm going to do is just join my two sides like this, flap to flap, And I'll just come back and just work that glue in. Okay, so my back flap is here. So the way that I do it, with my flap, with my seam facing me, this becomes my back. This is my front. So I take my two sides, fold those first, then I fold in the back, and then I can put glue on this piece to close it. So I'll stand this up. Make sure my glue is nice and stuck. And then all I'll do is I'll come back and I'm simply going to pinch in on my sides. And because I made those triangles, I've got that nice, beautiful milk carton look. And one thing that I did with this one versus this one is I reduced the size of it because I wanted to be able to get 4 from a single sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So I made it a little bit narrower than this one. Same height, just skinnier. Just as cute. So here's how this works. So normally I would put some little plastic bags on the inside to hold my candy, but unfortunately I'm out. So I'm just going to place some candy on the inside, and Mike will be my guinea pig. So I'll give these to him, but he'll know that I don't have them in plastic bags, and I'll make sure that he knows that I didn't get any glue on them so that he can eat them and feel safe about eating them. But to be honest with you, even if I told him that I got glue on these, he would eat them anyway. So what I'm going to do is, the way that this is right now, here's where I place my glue. So we've got this V here. I place glue right on the inside of that V, come across and place glue right on the other inside of the other V. Then I pick one of the panels on the same side and I place my glue and I pinch it closed. So I'm just going to hold that for a second so that it can set up. And then I can open this side and you guys can see that I have my nice little milk carton opening. And then to close the milk carton side, all I do is I don't place any glue on the inside V's. I just open up that flap and I'm going to place just a little bit of glue and pinch it closed. Now that's how I do mine. It's not how everyone does it, but I just like to have that authentic milk carton experience, so that's why I close mine completely instead of using clips or clothespins or anything like that. So then what I want to do is I want to decorate this, and I'm going to bring in my sticker sheet and I am going to use some of this because it reminds me of Rick Rack for some reason, don't know why. And all I'm going to do is cut off this piece and then this piece, and then I'll take the same sticker and do the same thing on the back side. So I can do that. And then we've got this really cute little box, but I want to add one more sticker just to give it some interest. So I'm going to pick up this one, come back with it, and place it right here. Because I actually do have eggs in this box. So let me get my sticker straightened out. A little bit crooked. And there you can see just how cute this is. So you could even take it further and use some ribbon or twine or anything on this to really dress it up some more. And I'm going to bring in the other one so you guys can see just how cute these actually are and how quick this project was to make. So I like to make things like this for the Easter baskets that I make for my family and friends, and I like to make them as cute and as special as possible. So I think that taking the time for me to do these little things like this just really adds to the personal touch of making that Easter basket. So I hope that you guys have really liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. And if you are not a subscriber to my channel, but you really enjoyed this project, I would love to have you join my online family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting, and we will chat later. Bye.